Okay, there's more. There's so much more. I didn't realize that there was this many comics. Oh my god, we're in trouble. Hey, let's get right into the King Midas Collects Part 2 of what we talked about in the last video as I'm choking on some Halloween candy. Anyway, let's get right into it. Hey, there's a David Nakayama action. Had to make sure, always, variants or not. Berserker, The Lost Book. David Nakayama. I don't know what variant-esque that is, if it's like an actual ratio variant or if it's just a cover F. Not sure. Yeah, 1F it says here. This one, Florida Man versus Hogzilla, number 2. Yeah, you don't normally typically say, I don't know who the artist is on this, right? But just seemed like it was something that needed to be picked up. So cool. It's gonna be one of those rare ones, I feel. These were bagged and boarded for some reason, even though I feel like they don't need to be. This is a Mike Mignola Ultra Mega number 5. Glad to see Ultra Mega back. If you like kaiju stuff, it is balls to the wall crazy. I love this book. This Rick and Morty Rick or Treat Halloween special came bagged and boarded for some reason. I'm not paying for the bags and boards anymore to do every single book from Things from Another World. It just got to be too expensive to do that. So they do a good job packaging it anyway. I don't really get too many mistakes or damages, right? Red Sonja, issue 13, Lucio Parillo on the Virgin. We got the 1 in 25 Predator versus Black Panther number 2. I think that's a Raza cover. You guys can see that. Sorry if there's any glare. Power Rangers. Not sure which one that is, but it's one of the Montes foil covers there. Oh, Mark Spears Monsters number 1, the blank. What else we got here? I know there's more. Oh, I guess not. We just got this foil cover here of Monsters. We'll see more of them. I think for some reason, I guess because this one was more expensive as a foil, they put it in the Mylar. So Polybag Lilith, wonder what's underneath there. Have some Lady Death, Richard Ortiz, goodness. There's another one. Make sure this one is, it's just the cover A. But again, they put it in the bag and board for whatever reason. Same with Helen of Windhorn. Ended up coming in the bag and board. Both those issues. Tom King. So of course, anything that Tom King writes, we tend to pick up. The Graveyard Club. The Something's Killing the Children. R.L. Stein variant here. This is a thick boy. We got 2 copies of that because of the cameo from Erica Slaughter on the cover there. And then apparently this is just the normal A cover there from R.L. Stein. Next up we have the Dazzler Carrie Andrews foil. And 2 blanks that ended up coming in bags and boards. So that was in that particular order. They usually try to make sure the variants are in bags and boards, which is nice. However, sometimes the way they package it, it's just thrown in there. So depending on how the peanuts kind of level out the books, a lot of times damages are incurred on these variants here in the bag and board. It sucks. It really does. All right, there's a stack, so we're just going to go through it as fast as we can. Hey, Shantae, why not get a swimsuit special? Why not? Ivan Talavera, Absolute Power number 3. And Carla Cohen, beautiful on that Absolute Wonder Woman there. Love to get those signed by her someday. 8 No Grade, the final issue, number 5, Scotty Young. Oh, Aliens vs. Avengers, I heard this was good. Very, very good. So we might even set that aside to read now. The Scotty Young variant. And this is the Zoo Orzu variant. Apparently there's a Venom cover that's worth the most out of all the covers for Avengers vs. Aliens. Amazing Spider-Man, the Disco Dazzler variants. For whatever reason, I ended up ordering a lot of the the Dazzler variants, and I probably shouldn't have because a lot of them ended up not really looking the best. I assumed for whatever reason that they would just have like top artists on them, and I guess I didn't put too much attention to detail into them. Anyway, this is ASM 57, continuing with the Disney 100 variant covers here for Avengers. And what issue is this? 222, something like that? 211, somewhere around that range. Essentia 24 still going strong. We have Batman 152, the Nicola Scott covers, right? Oh, they don't even say the name. Yeah, Artist Spotlight variant cover by Nicola Scott on the bottom there. So different costumes of Batman over the years. Birds of Prey, Ijikuri, School of Art Germ. Then we get the Nicola Scott on Birds of Prey for Black Canary. Felipe Massafara on this beautiful Captain America cover. I'm not really reading Captain America anymore, but you know, I'm a cover guy. Variants, of course, right? Anytime I see something that pops, I just pick it up anyway. Hello Darkness #1. This is a third printing blank variant. Then we have Jenny Frizen. She's been doing the B covers, so picked up 2 of those. You hardly ever see her. A lot of times she's been doing portraits lately, so to see like kind of a dynamic, actual something new happening is akin to like Clean Room or Revival when she was doing those covers. It's really cool to see again. Tula Lotte also doing a variant cover there. Hello Darkness, guys. It's a anthology series from Boom Studios that's really good. Immortal Thor, just showing you some great Alex Ross action there. This Godzilla cover is fantastic by, who was it again? Doesn't say on the cover, but the Godzilla variants are pretty cool. I'm not really sure what the significance was for that particular month to do the Godzilla covers, but there they are. Pablo Villalobos there on Thor. We got a Peach Momoko on Kid Venom. King Spawn, Bjorn Berens there. Then we have some Lady Mechanica goodness, Joe Benitez. Always make sure we pick up Lady Mechanica, one of my favorite series, independently created series. And the A cover, I think the other one was the B cover. Either or, A and B covers for that. Lipstick Klicka, I guess. This is just an independent book, I guess. Very digital. Very digital on the inside there. There's the back cover there. So just an interesting little book. Marvel 85th anniversary special. There is some sort of blemish on the cover here, but let me show you guys the full cover. Pretty cool. Ivan Coelho maybe on this. No, it's Luciano Vecchio. Okay. And then of course Scotty Young also did a cover as well. So in fact, if you look at this one, Scotty did in September variant covers, big variant covers. So all these characters that were on that splash page were one by one a big caricature variant cover for a lot of those books. Minor Arcana, Jeff Lemire. That's a Tula Lotte cover. There's a Jenny Frizen variant that I don't have in this book that was FOC'd, an FOC reveal cover that I missed. Luckily I have a buddy who's picked up a copy for me, so waiting to get that one. My Adventures with Superman issue #4. Nice House by the Sea #2. Can't wait to read this one. I've been meaning to read it for a minute, so we will pull that out after this video. Ninjak vs. Roku. Just love this cover, is awesome to me. Love that cover. NYX, Derek Chu. We have a Maria Wolf on the NYX issue #2. Laura Kitty there. The Penguin, Felipe Massafara, final issue #12. Phases of the Moon Knight #1, Derek Chu. And the character design variant cover. Let's keep going. Plastic Man. Poison Ivy issue 25. Some good old Ahsoka action. This is a cover A. Torin Clark. Hope I pronounced the first name correctly. This awesome Ahsoka cover here. I can't remember who did it. E.M. Gist maybe. Got a couple copies of that because it's just an amazing, amazing cover. Then we got some Ninja Turtles action. 2 copies here. A cover C and a cover B, I think. 2 copies of this Best of Dark Leo. Love when they do those best of comics. They're pretty cool. For people that have not kept up with Ninja Turtles over the years, they pick some of the best stories ever told of those characters. So it's fun. Black, White, and Green, issue number 4. This awesome Justice League homage cover here for Ninja Turtle 16. Adventures, Saturday Morning Adventures, Volume 2. The 40th anniversary Transformers number 1 facsimile edition. Good to see that. Even though it was originally published by Marvel, this is the Skybound Image owned property now, so they're the ones who put this out. And 2 blank covers for the future. Peach Momoko goodness, Ultimate X-Men number 6, cover A and cover C. And we also picked up the B cover, whoever did that. Let's see, the Ultimates, issue number 4. We got some In-Hyuk Lee action and this awesome Maker Dr. Doom cover here. Can't remember who the artist is on that one, but beautiful book. Ooh, some Frankenstein love here. Issue number 1, good to see that. Just in time for the for Halloween. And then a Things from Another World exclusive variant cover there. So, interesting enough, that wasn't in a bag and board, and it should be. So Vengeance of the Moon Knight, issue number 9 here, and then Venom Separation Anxiety, homaging the Infinity Gauntlet cover with Thanos. Joseph Michael Lisner on Vampirella, beautiful. And Lucio Parillo, of course. Is it Parillo? Yep. Uncharacteristically Parillo, but nice nonetheless. I love Brian Bolland, so people might not like this cover, but I like this cover a lot. Another cover, another artist I absolutely enjoy because of the watercolors. Chuma Hill, Power Girl, issue number 12. And of course, we got those cardstock action figure covers. Karen Darabo, Powerpuff Girls, issue number 2. We picked up the first 3 issues of that because I wanted the connecting covers from the same artist. Not going to keep up with it afterwards. Just not reading it. And it's not for me. I'm not the right demographic, right? Red Sonja, more Joseph Michael Lisner, and Carla Cohen. Oh, excuse me. This is Selena. I get Selena and Carla Cohen confused. The Scorch, just an awesome cover there. By Don Aguilo. Yes. Sesame Street number 1. You guys do Grover lends a hand. You're like, why the hell did you buy that? Well, it's a number 1. And who doesn't like Sesame Street? Who doesn't like Sesame Street? It's great. It's great. Something That's Killing the Children, number 40. Again, we showed you guys in the last video the exclusive foil cover for Unknown Comics. This one is the cover B. Spider-Boy 11 introduces a brand new first appearance of a character, her cameo, and then first cover appearance, the first full appearance came in issue number 12. Some Mark Spears goodness on that Spawn. Beautiful stuff. Ji-Hung Lee, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider, issue number 4. Then we have Ryan Gonzalez, Ryan Gonzalez. Bought these because this is the 500th issue of Star Trek, so it's just a milestone anniversary issue. Happy to have that. Love doing that, by the way. The final issue of Star Wars, issue number 50, volume 3 from Marvel. Can't believe it went 50 more issues there. It's crazy. Our pile is starting to get huge. What is this here? Gun Honey. Oh, yeah. This is a Gun Honey foil. Warren Liu foil. Good to see that. We'll put that in Mylar. And Grommets from Rick Remender. One of the hottest indie books of 2024. Still got a lot to go. Let's push. Nicholas Scott on that Green Lantern. Good to see more of that. Ivan Tao, Grim Fairy Tales 87. Gotham City Sirens, the Prism foil there. You guys can't really see the foiling, really. Maybe with the light is reflecting off of it, but there's the regular cover as well. And then some more Gotham City Sirens here. Forbes and Ji-Hung Lee. Yep. Gotcha Man issue number 3, the Miranda cover, and then the connecting Sanford Green covers. Picking up all the Sanford Green covers of that. We have a great In-Hyuk Lee, Robin Lives. This is the I'll credit the what if storyline if Jason Todd actually lived instead of died. Kid Flash on Flash 12, the action figure variant there. And this awesome Raphael Grassetti Flash cover. Not really caring about that Fantastic Four stuff, just wanted to keep it together. And the final Alex Ross cover that he did for 24. Is that issue 24? Okay, so that's issue 24. This is issue 25. Got it. Godzilla again. Got it. So they put both of them in there. That's interesting. I Lie Popeye number 1. Definitely want to read this. Big Popeye fan. Has been a big part of my family. I've told the story time and time again. But really cool to have some Popeye back in the comic book space realm. Rose Besh, Exceptional X-Men number 1. It contains the first appearance of this brand new character and her first cover appearance, Bronze. Wait, I think there's another book that has her first cover appearance, but this one's unique and this is her first official appearance in the book. Greg Smallwood doing these Cruel Universe EC Oni Press books. Really, really fun to see those. Murakami, I believe, is doing this here on Dune, House Carino. Duck and Cover, I heard, is a really fantastic book. Scott Snyder, of course. Can't go wrong with some Scott Snyder action. Foils, the very first appearance of Man-Bat on the facsimile. Always picking up the foils. We have Deadpool Team Up, the blank. Get somebody to draw on that one. And then we have a fun homage Hulk 340 there, of course, one of the most homaged covers of all time. Oh man, we still got so much more to go. Lucio Parillo, DC versus Vampire. Man, that is awesome, dude. A vampiric Black Adam, that's crazy. This Deadly Trails book. Can't remember who the artist. Thiago da Silva. That's right. Curse Library here, of course, for some Archie horror goodness. Man, how many more books are there? Venom War, we got a Peach Momoko and a Scotty Young. Woo, so many. Oh yeah, these What If Disney books, which I hear aren't very good, the stories inside, but there's the first appearance of Thor, Journey to the Mystery homage, a great Peach Momoko cover, Scotty Young flying through the air, and then an homage for Beta Ray Bill, Thor 337. Beautiful. Beautiful. Final issue, Witcher Corvo Blanco. Excuse me, that's issue number 4. I don't know what I'm talking about. A couple more. I think we're almost to the end here. Wolverine, number 1, back at it again. New number 1, Felipe Massafara. Got the beautiful adamantium foil Patrick Gleason covers there. Kind of like that ASM 55 with the spider web, but with the adamantium there, which is really cool. 3 copies of this JTC Wolverine variant. Virgins, right? The negative space. Now, of course, these are reprints. He did a variant cover of this book for New York Comic Con, maybe? One of the big conventions. So it kind of dropped in price because they reprinted them. And this awesome Peach Momoko Wolverine number 1. She did a 1 in 25 that came out, a second printing, which is the Virgin of this. That one's going to be tough to find, and the one that you probably want if you're a Peach Momoko purist completionist. Okay, here we go. Wonderland Return to Madness. I think this is who is this? Ivan or Lomov? Yeah, Igor Lomov. This really cool looking wood stake book. I'm gonna check this out. We'll know who the artist is on this. Looks like, what's his name? That really helps. What's his name? Who did the those Last Barbarian books? Y'all remember those? All right, a couple more. We got J. Scott Campbell, X-Men number 3 has been doing variant covers of the ladies for each one of the X-Men books. And top it off with the Z, Miss Zatanya. and the Tula Lotte cover. I almost bought the Virgin Tula Lotte today, but I did. Oh, this is the final one. 0 Hour 30th Anniversary Special here. This is the Alan Qua variant. You know, if anyone was a big fan of 0 Hour, it was a big deal in the 90s, I guess. Whether it was good or not, that's up to whoever was reading it at the time. I don't know. Parallax and Green Lantern and Hal Jordan going crazy, right? It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Anyway, we're coming up on the 20-minute mark. We passed the 20-minute mark. So, man, there's so many more books to go through. This was just a snippet. A lot of these books were from mid-September to the last week of October. So a lot of modern, very recent books. But this was a spectrum of about like 5 to 6 weeks of books here. So there's a lot to read. There's a lot of good stuff happening. So pick up your books if you're an avid reader like I am. You like collecting. You like your variant covers. So many great artists out there that do covers. So hey, pick and choose how you can. You know, this economy is crazy. I have a lot of money for this stuff, but this is my one and only hobby. So hey, I like pumping money into it. So. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Part 2, there's going to be a 3 and a 4, more than likely, once I finally move those books downstairs from upstairs. So, hey, thanks for tuning in. Do all that great social media stuff. Check out the website, dbigcollectibles.com. Constantly adding books on there each and every day. New stuff for you to buy. It's a fun time. Thank you so much, guys. Take it easy. We'll see you in the next one. Yeah, bagging boredom.